Howdy. This vignette I'm going to call Association versus Causation. Nice big words, makes me sound super intelligent. At least I can fake it out for a moment or so. The other day, or last week or so, I was up in Whistler, British Columbia, mountain biking with my family and my 11-year-old son more particularly. I've got the scar tissue on my elbows and knees to prove it. They take you up on a chairlift, up basically a cliff face, put you on your bike, push you down the hill, and wish you good luck. But the second day we were there, we woke up and it was kind of gray and drizzly, and when you're mountain biking down a hill and on rocks and dirt that then becomes mud when it gets wet, it wasn't looking like a good day. And I was sort of commenting to my son saying, and we may not be able to get out today. They may not open it up until maybe this afternoon when the forecast indicates the weather's going to clear. And he, with great confidence, said to me, "Don't worry, Dad. I've got on my lucky shirt. It will just be fine." And I had to admire, first of all, his faith that his lucky shirt would drive the weather patterns for the western northern North America. But then one of the thoughts hit me, which is exactly what we're talking about here, is the confusion sometimes we have between association and causation. Clearly, his shirt did not cause the weather patterns to change. Good news is the weather patterns did change. By the time the lifts were operative and should have opened, they did open, and just a few wet patches were able to mountain bike. His shirt, in his mind, was associated with the weather. He had had some good luck as relates to weather or rides or certain jumps or certain activities on his bike wearing his lucky shirt. Certainly there was an association, but there was no causation. The shirt didn't cause the weather. It just happened to randomly be associated with, in his mind, good things happening. I think the same is true for many of us with our businesses and in our life. We miscorrelate certain things with certain outcomes. Things that cause other things to happen, other things that we should be engaged in. Causal actions, extending invitations properly framed, properly stated. Following up, doing a getting started or strategy session. These are things that cause results, cause differences to occur. Those, therefore, are the things that you should focus your attention on. Just because randomly you fiddling with your PowerPoint for a presentation or for a meeting causes there to be a better meeting because you happen to randomly, associatedly fiddle with your PowerPoint doesn't necessarily cause the meeting to be better. Doing the meeting, using certain invitational language, using great testimonials, these are things that cause a result. The fact that you wore your lucky purple tie or did certain other activities are associative, not causative. So, my invitation here is to give some serious thought, a review, if you will, of all the things you do, and put them in two categories. Are they things that cause other things, good things to happen, or are they just by virtue of habit things that you've associated with good things happening? And then maybe do less of the associated stuff and more of the causal stuff. Now, if wearing the purple tie or the lucky t-shirt helps you feel more confident, by all means, you could make the argument that it is causal, in which case wear the purple tie or wear the lucky t-shirt because it feeds your posture and your confidence. So there's a fine line there. But my 11-year-old's commentary, as well as other experiences that I've observed, as well as looking at the things that I do very critically, or not very critically, but very definitively, and making a decision to prioritize and spend more time on those things which make things happen or which cause things to happen, as opposed to maybe some habits I've gotten into that just generally associated with things that happen. Summarily put, don't confuse association with causation. Do that which creates a result. Invitations, following up, getting started strategy session, those definitely create a result. Thank you.